Well, hey everyone, welcome to day 2 of 21 days of prayer. If you don't know me, my name is Dan Wigton, and I have the privilege of being our campus pastor at our Millersburg campus. And today for our devotional, we're going to be taking a look at an obscure Old Testament passage. If you have your Bibles, it's in Judges chapter 4. And sometimes in the Old Testament, you will have some stories that really don't have a lot of context, and they're difficult to apply to your life as a Christian. You either get the point or you don't. And that is today's story in Judges 4. We begin with the Israelites in a familiar place. They are being taken captive by Canaan. And the leader of Israel at this time is a woman named Deborah. She is the judge. And God speaks to her and tells her that Israel is going to have victory over Canaan in this passage. So she goes to the military leader named Barak over Israel. And she tells Barak, God is going to give you the victory. You are going to defeat the leader of the Canaanite army. And his name is Sisera. And Barak has kind of an interesting response. And I want to read it to you in Judges 4, verse 8 and 9. It says, Barak said to her, if you go with me, I will go. But if you will not go with me, I will not go. And she said to him, I will surely go with you. Nevertheless, the road on which you are going will not lead to your glory, for the Lord will sell Sisera into the hand of a woman. And so what she says here is she says, all right, God's still going to give you the victory, but because of your hesitancy to obey him and to respond quickly, God is going to deliver the leader of the enemy into the hands of some unknown woman here. And that's exactly what happened. God gives the victory to Israel, but Sisera flees on foot once he sees they are being defeated, and he enters into the tent of a woman named Jael. And Jael kind of protects Sisera, and she takes care of him. She gives him some milk, some food. She puts him to sleep. And then the story takes kind of a dramatic turn, one of these Old Testament stories. Jael takes a large nail and drives it through the temple of Sisera, killing him instantly. Barak shows up, and she says, hey, is this the leader of the army that you're looking for? Basically saying, I took care of your responsibility for you. And when you read this story, you have to think, is there anything sadder than a military leader, a mighty commander of an army, not being able to defeat his enemy, but rather the enemy being defeated by some unknown woman who's not even in the military? And for many of us, I think that is how God speaks to us. We have an opportunity in a moment to respond to him, to obey. But if we hesitate, if we doubt, if we question him, if we feel like I got to continue to pray about this, I'm not sure, we might miss that moment, that moment where God's divine opportunity coincides with our faith. And we've got to be ready for that. And so many times I believe God gives us chances, and when we are not ready to respond, we just continue waiting, and instead God may give that opportunity to somebody else. So what I want you to think about today is, what is God calling on you to do? Do you have the heart, the courage of a Jael to respond and say, Lord, I'm ready right now. Whatever it is, you bring that opportunity to me, and I'll respond at work, in my home, in church, whatever you need me to do, I'm ready. I'm waiting for you. Or do you feel like Barak sometimes? I think we all do, where even when God is clear, we want to take a little time. We want to think about it. And God, I'll do it if you will do this and if these conditions will come together. And I want to encourage you today, whatever it is God is calling on you to do, listen to him, be clear about it, and boy, be ready to act.